Hi, in this particular video we're going to be looking at multiplying out brackets. So this is one of the core skills that you need for algebra, and it's aimed at roughly about GCSE grade 4, and some of the ones towards the end are probably erring towards grade 5. Please do, however, stop the video, have a go at each of the questions, compare your solutions. If you've got any particular issues, please don't hesitate to put a comment below. I'll always come back to you. I look forward to seeing you inside the video. Hi, this is the second video in the playlist where we're looking at multiplying out bracketed terms. Now, in the previous video, we completed through to question 1L. So we're going to start with this on question 2A. And the difference is that these are double bracketed terms. So this is really knocking on the door of top grade 4, really, grade 5 type GCSE. Please do stop the video, have a go at each of the questions, and then compare your solutions. Okay, so I know there's a couple of different methods with doing this particular type of expansion. I do it this particular way, which I'm going to show, but other people might use partitioning and all sorts of different things. What I would do is I would ignore the +2 and just concentrate on the x at the beginning. So x times x is x squared, and then x times +3 is +3x. Now I've finished with the x. I'm going to now look at the +2. So +2 times x is +2x, and then +2 times +3 is +6. Okay, so when I tidy that up, what I'm actually going to end up with is going to be, not much space in here, I'll write it here, x squared plus 5x plus 6, and that would be the answer to that particular question. Okay, so I'm going to use that method as I'm kind of working through these. I don't know what they call it. I would call it like crab claw or something like that. I don't know, or pincer or something, but it kind of works for me. But I'm aware there are other methods of doing this. Okay, so x times x is going to be x squared minus 3x plus 3x, and then minus 9. Now you'll notice these two terms in the middle cancel themselves out, so I can write that as x squared minus 9, and that would be the answer to that particular question. Okay, let's move on then to part C. I've got x times x again is going to be x squared plus 4x minus 3x minus 12. Okay, tidy it up. I'm going to get x squared. 4 minus 3 is 1, so I've got plus x minus 12, and that would be the answer to that one. Okay, so D is slightly different because it's the other way around, but you just treat it in exactly the same way. I'm going to get 6 times 7 is 42, plus 6x plus 7x plus x squared. Okay, now it's a little bit untidy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to write it in ascending order. So the same order in which I would write the other ones, I'm going to put x squared first. And then I've got 6 plus 7 is going to be 13x. And then plus 42. Okay, it doesn't matter. It's absolutely fine. If you prefer to write this as 42 plus 13x plus x squared, that's perfectly fine as well. And as you get more and more used to factorising and expanding brackets, whichever value or order in which the terms are doesn't really make too much of a difference to you. Okay, so let's have a look at this one then. I've got x times x is going to be x squared plus 3x plus 100x plus 300. Okay, tidy it up a little bit. I'm going to get x squared plus 103x plus 300. I'm sorry, this worksheet isn't big enough. We need to make a little bit more space on this particular one. Okay, let's move on to question number F. Now this one is slightly different again, where I've got 2x times 2x. So 2x times 2x is going to be 4 x squared. 2 times 2 is 4. X times x is x squared. Then I've got 2x times plus 3 is plus 6x plus 8x plus 12. Okay, tidy that up. I'm going to get 4x squared. 6 plus 8 is going to be plus 14x, and then plus 12 at the end, and that would be the answer to my question. Okay, let's move on then to G. Okay, so with G, I've got two negatives. I've got minus 3 times minus 3, so I need to be aware of that as I'm working through these sorts of questions. But I'm going to use the same method. X times x is going to be x squared minus 3x minus 3x. Okay, and then minus 3 times minus 3 is plus 9. Okay, so I end up with x squared minus 6x plus 9, and that would be the answer to that question. Let's move on then to question number H. Okay, so x times x, x squared minus 5x minus 4x, and then again a minus times minus is a plus, so that's going to be plus 20. So I'm going to end up with x squared minus 9x plus 20, and that would be the answer to question H. Okay, let's move on a little bit. We're coming towards the end of this particular worksheet now. So we've got 4x times 3x. Well, 4 times 3 is going to be 12, and x times x is x squared. I've got 4x times 3x. Well, I've got 12 again, but this time it's just 12x. I've got 6 times 3 is 18x. And then 6 times 3 again is 18. Okay, tidy that all up. I'm going to get 12x squared. And 12 plus 18 is going to be plus 30x. And then plus 18 at the end. And that would be the answer to that particular question. Okay, so last one is going to be J. Now that really, if I expand that, that means 3x plus 2y multiplied by 3x plus 2y, okay? And then really it's just a case of multiplying out. So 3x times 3x is 9x squared. 3 times 2 is 6 plus 6, and it's xy, okay? X times y. And then I've got 2y times 3x, well, that's going to be again plus 6, and again xy, and then 2y times 2y is going to be plus 4y squared. Okay, tidy all of that up. I'm going to get 9x squared plus 12xy plus 4y squared. And that would be the answer to part J. Okay, so a little bit tricky, some of these. So we are really moving into that kind of grade 5 territory for these. And then finally, I just thought I'd add at the end a couple of word questions that I came across on some GCSE papers or some very similar GCSE papers. So find the product. Well, the product just basically means multiply those two terms together. So we put them as 5x minus 2 multiplied by 4x plus 3. So 5 times 4 is going to be 20x squared plus 15x minus 8x and minus 6. Okay, when I tidy that up a little bit, I'm going to get 20x squared, and then I've got 15x minus 8x is plus 7x, and then minus 6 at the end, and that would be the answer to that question. Okay, final then is a word problem. It says a rectangular swimming pool has a length of that and a width of that. So let's have a look at what that looks like. Well, it's because it's rectangular, what we're saying is if the length is 3x plus 2 on this side, it's also 3x plus 2 on that side, okay? And the width is x minus 5, so therefore the width over here is x minus 5, and that's really just a little diagram to kind of help you visualize what's going on with this particular question. So the perimeter is going to be the addition of all of these outside edges. So it's going to be 3x plus 2 plus x minus 5 plus 3x plus 2 plus x minus 5. Okay, now I do appreciate you could, if you wanted to do 2 lots of 3x plus 2 and 2 lots of x minus 5. That's perfectly fine. If you prefer to do that, it's not a problem, but it's just really a way of visualizing this, and certainly on a video it's a way of explaining it through as well. So what I need to do now is gather up my like terms. So I've got 3x plus x is 4x, plus another 3x is going to be 7x, plus another x there is going to be 8x. And then my numbers, I've got 2, minus 5 is minus 3, plus 2 is minus 1, minus 5 is going to be 8x minus 6. And that would be the answer to part A. Okay, part B is a bit like the ones that we've been doing above in these boxes at the very top here. Okay, so if working out the area, we need to multiply the length and the width together. So I'm going to get 3x plus 2 multiplied by x minus 5. So 3x times x is 3x squared, minus 15x plus 2x, and again positive times a negative is a negative. 2 times 5 is 10. Okay, tidy that up a little bit. I'm going to get 3x squared minus 5x plus 2x is minus 13x minus 10, and that's the answer to that particular question. Okay, I hope this particular worksheet's been useful. Looking at it now, there's quite a lot of working on this, so please do add a comment below if you're not sure about anything. If you've benefited from the video, please do give the video a like. It's really appreciated, and I'll look forward to seeing you inside the next video.